So it's 13 days past IUI. 1, 2. No. Negative. I'm so nervous. I feel sick. I couldn't sleep last night. 3, 4. It's that time again.
I don't want to do it anymore.
I feel sick.
And there's nothing there.
No.
Well, that was a pretty crappy start to a video. But that was basically
Our year
last year. Our TTC journey kind of summed up into 3 crappy negatives.
3 crappy negatives.
Yeah.
Crappy year. It was very, I don't think I've ever had a harder year.
Yeah, no, it was tough. But when we decided to make our YouTube channel and also our Instagram, it was because that we needed help. We needed advice,
other people's stories.
Yeah, but we also knew that as time went on throughout our journey, then we would also learn more stuff, and we wanted to be able to share it as well.
I feel like an expert now.
Yeah, like you feel like you're an expert, however then somebody will say something and you're like, oh, that's new, like there's so much to know. And yeah, that was the reason we made these channels, was to try and help and just share everything, which is why we also shared the negatives. And being completely honest, yeah, it was tough, like especially for Lucy. Lucy's never watched, I've edited them videos with the negative test, Lucy's never watched them.
I watched the first one, not the second two. Not the one that cried.
Okay, yeah, did I know that?
I think so.
Okay.
But
yeah, so that it's been tough to share some of the really crappy bits, and it's been really hard beforehand, but once we've shared it, the support and just everybody coming together to give all their positiveness, and
it outweighs the hardness.
Yeah,
massively.
Definitely.
Like, it's still hard, don't get me wrong, but the support is just incredible.
You can feel like beyond rubbish, and then somebody will write something and it'll make you smile, and it's really nice.
Yeah. Which is why we were really grateful when we got invited to go on Emma and Gabby's podcast, Big Fat Negative, and we had such a good time.
Yeah, so let's start with this, okay? So it is an amazing, like, it's a great podcast. Lucy listened to it before I did, if I'm being honest. I'm very rubbish at listening to anything or watching YouTube channels, videos. Like, I'll start to watch them and then I'll switch off and then I'll start again. Like, my focus level is not that great. But
useless.
Lucy recommended this podcast to me a while back, and I started to listen to it, and I was like, okay, I actually can do this. Like, I can stick into this. They're really good in the way they speak. Yeah. I guess it helps with them being, are they journalists or something?
Yeah.
I guess it kind of helps being a journalist. Like, you have like they both have quite inviting voices, and they keep you engaged. It's good.
They're really nice.
And then we got an email or message on.
Yeah, we got a message on Instagram from Gabby asking if we could go on it, and I was like.
So Lucy I think Lucy read it first, and then she came home from work and she was like, so what do you think? I'm like,
huh?
Like I stuttered my words so much, and like I panicked. Like, maybe you guys don't think it, or people that I know don't think it, but I'm actually quite shy.
She's very socially awkward.
And a long time ago, I decided to make sure I did things that pushed me outside my comfort zone. Otherwise, I would have just spent the whole of my life so shy and not doing things and missing out on opportunities because I was so shy. And now I've definitely, my confidence has increased. Like, I'm so much better than I was.
Now when she gets drunk, she records herself.
Yeah. When Liz come home and was like, should we go and do this podcast, I have to say, like, I did, like,
she pooped herself.
Myself a little bit. I was so scared, and she's like, why are you scared? Like, it's just gonna be your voice, you're gonna be talking.
You're gonna talk. She talks a lot.
So I'm gonna be quiet now. And then she said, you can do it, you can talk, you talk so much. And okay, so we agreed to go and talk on this podcast. And I kept asking questions, but then when the week came up to it, I kept texting
I'm so scared.
Lucy going, Lucy, I'm really scared, like, are you sure we've got to do it? And like, who was it, Emma or Gabby messaged you on Instagram and was like,
Gabby, yeah.
are you still coming, and kind of gave where to go and things. And it just felt a bit real to me, and I
know it's fine.
And yeah, Lucy's so chill, pathetic, but my biggest fear, or one of them, is when I meet somebody, what if they ask me to shake that? I don't know what to do, okay? And like, I don't like shaking hands, and it makes me panic, because I feel like I've got this really pathetic handshake, and it's just like,
She's genuinely really concerned about it.
And it does concern me, and I kept saying to her, I said, do I hug them? Do I shake hands, or do I just stand there and go, hi?
Just wing it. Just wing it.
And then, however, we got there, after getting lost,
yeah,
following the map, Lucy took me down some dodgy alley. And then, you can talk in a minute, I promise.
That's okay, I'm enjoying you.
And we got there, and we got to the door, and then I stepped back and I made Lucy knock on the door. So Lucy knocks on the door. I wonder if it would be quite funny for them to listen to how scared I was. Anyway.
What else had you done? You bit your lip.
Oh, I'd been like panicking that much and nervous, and I was biting, I think I was biting my lips and chewing gum or something, and I chomped my lip.
It was bleeding
so I had
everywhere.
a busted lip knocking on this door, and I just thought I was such a moron.
I so wish we'd have vlogged it. I so wish we'd have vlogged it.
And then when they've answered, so who answered the door?
I can't remember now.
I can't remember who answered the door. When they've answered the door, so Lucy was at the front, okay, so did she give you a hug?
Yeah.
Right? And then I've stepped forward. This is like my anxiety, it's to like top level. I stepped forward to give her a hug, and she wasn't about to give me a hug. She opened the door to let us in, and I was like, I don't know what to do.
Social anxiety.
I was like, that was the first thing I think I said to you when we came out of the house. Like, I didn't know what to do. But even thinking about it, like, I'm going like.
But you managed. You did.
But I managed, and it was amazing, and they're both so lovely, and it was super chill. Here, have a chat, babe. Talk to these guys, because I'm just talking about my awkwardness.
Look how red you've got.
I'd just like to say, if you are watching this, I was fine, and you made me feel fine. It's just my patheticness before meeting anybody, and these are the things I go through in my mind.
What's that laugh?
Right, talk about what happened when we were there.
So when we got there, obviously we just had a chat, got to know each other a bit before we started recording, just to make us comfortable, I guess.
Yeah, and they're super chill and super cool, like, and it's definitely like, it makes it easier when it's somebody you can be friends with, and
yeah, no,
it's just, yeah, the conversation just kind of flew naturally, and I didn't feel awkward when I was in there anything.
And I was completely fine right up until that first question, where she asked the first question, and I went,
I'd said to Lucy since agreeing to this, you have my back, okay, because I can't start, I'll panic at first, like when it's the recording starts. I said, you'll have my back, babe, won't you?
Yeah.
Yeah, babe, yeah, of course I will.
First question.
First question was, what was the first question? Tell me, so you guys have got a journey, haven't you, or something like that. Tell me about your journey. And Lucy just goes, looks at me, I'll let you do. And I was like,
you're up.
And
you did really good though.
I have no idea what I said.
But I was completely fine up until that moment, and then I was like, wait, what? What am I doing?
I don't know what I said because I wasn't prepared. I hadn't thought about it because I thought in my head, Lucy's got this covered, she's gonna start it and I'll just chip in when I feel comfortable. You know when your girlfriend just throws you under the bus?
Yeah, no, that was funny. So what did we talk about, babe?
So there was a couple of questions in regard to, so we were the first same-sex couple which they've had on their podcast.
Yeah, represent.
Which was one of the reasons that we agreed to do it as well, like because we thought it would be really good because they've got quite a wide range of listeners, haven't they? And
I think so.
We thought it would be good to be able to share our experiences as a same-sex couple because they do differ in some ways.
Majority is the same, but we've got the sperm donor and
yeah, like some heterosexual couples will be using the sperm donor things, but there was just things that maybe weren't as they were a little bit different, so we wanted to share that information. So some questions were about our donor. So we gave
how we chose.
A bit of information on our donor that we've got.
It was about our family and how everybody had reacted to us being in a same-sex couple and wanting to start a family if people knew.
So there's some interesting little bits on there.
And obviously about the egg sharing, because that's something that not many people, I guess, know about or have thought about or have experienced. So we was really happy to be able to share our experience of that so far. I think the day that we recorded was the day that or just after we'd got our match.
Yeah.
So we were super happy.
You guys found out about a week after maybe when we'd got our match.
We were so excited
we were trying to make the time a bit different. So they got a little bit of a sneaky thing as to, yeah, we got matched.
we recorded this beginning of January.
Yeah.
It got released last week, so it's a bit of a delay. Obviously everybody knows we've been matched and stuff now.
Well, I can't remember the questions, but you should definitely go and check out this podcast. Not even just to listen to us on there, but just
listen to the other episodes.
Listen to all the episodes. They're really good.
It's not sponsored or anything. It's not an ad, but we were asked to go on. I really love the content.
Yeah,
it's one of my faves.
And they do there's a so gay.
Love you.
Anyway,
they do a what?
They do TTC, so the myths and things. So they speak to a doctor, tackle just the myths to do with I don't know, the pineapple, all sorts of stuff.
No, Karen's talking.
All sorts of stuff, and it's really interesting to hear what an actual professor says about the kind of things that we all do, because we hold on to every single little bit of hope and control. Control, yeah.
If you feel like you can control something, you'll probably do it.
Yeah.
With discussed acupuncture and things like that.
So that's really, really good. And they set it into different segments as well. They'll have a guest on, is it every week on? Every episode
weeks.
Almost.
Most weeks, sometimes they don't.
But definitely go and check out the podcast. We will put it in the... Lucy will put it in the description thing, box below. So there'll be a link to it there as well, and a link to their Instagrams. I don't know if you got anything else you want to say?
I don't think so. I think a big thing that I was a bit more apprehensive about was, obviously with the vlogs, we're used to sitting, we're used to recording ourselves, but we've got the editing control.
Yes.
So to go there, to know that we've got they said if we talked about anything that we didn't want in, we could not have it in, but we didn't do that. But just to not have control of the editing, it was quite a surreal feeling. But they did such a good job editing it.
Yeah, they did. They didn't make me sound too much like a twat, so thank you very much. I appreciate that.
So I think that was the main thing for me.
So your main thing was having no control, and mine was going...
I didn't want to say something stupid.
Strangers.
Yeah, I just didn't want to say anything stupid. But sometimes you do, sometimes you don't. I think we managed alright. We've had a good response from it, so thank you to anybody who's watched it and who's come to our channel from listening to the podcast.
We got quite a few followers afterwards, so thanks so much.
Comment down below, what is the scariest thing you've ever done that has pushed your boundaries and your limits and made your neck go red?
By shaking someone's hand or hugging her.
Can you imagine how smooth she was when we got together? It was awkward.
Anyway, let's start. I thought we'd start talking about my awkwardness.
Oh yeah. We talked too long about our awkwardness. Anything else?
If you guys have any other podcasts that you listen to which are TTC related, stop being a twat.
Anything related.
Or anything related, because Lucy's second favourite podcast is Potterless.
So Harry Potter.
So basically TTC and Harry Potter.
Which is they're probably the key things in my life. Other than the Disney box set now.
Fair point.
We're over halfway through. We're doing good.
Okay.
Let's go.
Let's go.
Thank you very much for watching the video.
And thank you so much for having us on the podcast.
Yes, we really enjoyed it. Thank you. Go on, I'll let you do this bit.
Subscribe to the channel, give it a thumbs up, comment down below what we told you to comment, and see you next week.
Bye.